Hey everyone! Today we're going to try vibe coding. So AI is pretty much already integrated into my programming workflow. I do try to avoid using AI when I'm learning though, because I want to be able to actually build something on my own, because I really relied heavily on AI sometimes. Today, however, I'm going to be using Lovable to vibe code a website from start to finish. Lovable was kind enough to sponsor this video and send me a few credits to play around with, and I'm super excited to see what it can do, because I use AI when I'm building websites for help, like if I have questions or if I'm debugging, but I've never vibe coded an entire website from start to finish. My jaw just cracked. Okay, also, I didn't even explain what vibe coding was, did I? So, vibe coding, from my understanding, is using AI to build a website where the focus is less about the technicality of every line of code, but more about the general vibe that you're going for. Did I explain that correctly? Vibe coding refers to using AI coding assistants to generate code based on natural language descriptions, essentially allowing users to vibe their way through the coding process without needing to write the code themselves. So how Lovable works is you give it prompts and it literally just builds a website for you, which is absolutely crazy to me because I take 1 to 2 days to build the simplest, stupidest little tiny app, and Lovable can do it in a minute. So super cool. So the idea I have is I kind of want to build a community garden. It's this garden, which is just going to be this I don't know, green patch or whatever. And anyone who visits can choose a flower or choose a plant or choose a, I don't know, cactus. That's a plant, but just you get the idea. Choose a flower and then you can drop it anywhere. You can plant as many as you want. So then we'll have a little community garden. I know it's not really a useful website or anything, but I think it's cute, so I'm gonna do it. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to jump in and provide my own assets. So maybe I'll try to learn how to do, the cute little pixel art. I feel I've been seeing a lot of websites that use pixel art and I love it and I think it's so cute. Only issue is I don't really know how to draw, but whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm so excited. I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is really cool. I know there's a technique for prompting, and they're prompt engineers who literally do this for a living. I gave Lovable 2 sentences. Let me actually read you guys my prompt. Create a community garden where users who visit can select a flower/plant and drag and drop it anywhere inside the garden. They can add however many flowers/plants they want. That is it. That's 2 sentences. And then Lovable created this website. And it actually works. Okay, it doesn't look the best right now, but that's definitely because I gave it 2 sentences to work with. But functionally, it's working, which is so crazy to me. Because if I tried to do this myself, this would take many days. And I kind of just gave it a silly little prompt because I don't really know how to prompt effectively. I kind of just use intuition. So if you have any advice for how to actually prompt effectively, let me know, because mine could use some work. I already think this looks fantastic, but some next steps. The flowers right now, I don't know if I like how they look. I was thinking more pixel art, that kind of vibe. So old Pokemon games, how those flowers would look, or Stardew Valley. I think I'm gonna have to draw my own though, or I don't know, maybe Lovable can just do it for me. I think I can also ask Lovable. I believe there's a chat feature where it doesn't actually implement what you prompt it with right away, but you can chat with it and create a plan and then implement the plan. So I think I'll test that out and see if I can make the flowers a little bit cuter. I also think I'm gonna get rid of the clear, or So there's a clear garden option right now, but I don't think I want anyone who visits to be able to clear it because it's our community garden, guys. We can't have anyone just wiping it clean. All right, I'm gonna see if I can maybe change up the flowers to make it look a little bit cuter. And then I want to add some more plants as well, and also figure out that clear garden button and maybe just make it look a little bit more like cozy and cute. I'm running into an issue now where I don't want to drag the entire flower label and also like the background. I can't like find the right words to prompt Lovable with. Pretty much I was asking Lovable if it can just drag the flower itself versus like the entire thing, and now I kind of have it working, except I like have to be hovering over the flower itself to drag it, and I want like the entire, I want to be able to like click on the rectangle and the flower just drags. I don't know, I feel like I'm not explaining this correctly, but that's actually okay. So the bigger issue here is I sometimes like can't find the words to explain what I want Lovable to do. Like it's hard for me to like verbalize it. I can like imagine it. I'm like, I want to click the rectangle, and when I drag it, I want the flower to come out. I don't want the entire rectangle to come out. Actually, maybe that would work. I don't know, but sometimes I do struggle with like the actual language and what exactly to say to make it work. I'm gonna still try to fix this like dragging situation though, but I'm gonna take a quick break, and I just got this lavender syrup and I thought it'd be kind of on brand to like do a lavender matcha for this garden website idea, so I'm gonna make my matcha. Lavender is so good. I love floral teas. I love jasmine. Oh my god, jasmine tea is so good. Rose is really good. Maybe I'll make those the flowers. I already have rose and lavender. I guess I'm missing jasmine. Anyways, I talked about the dragging already. I don't know, I want to make the flowers a little bit cuter. Lovable actually did such a great job with the flowers when I told it to make it a little bit more like pixel art sort of vibe, but I kind of want to draw my own just to give it a little bit more of like a personal touch. Also to practice drawing pixel art, because I'm not good at drawing, but I really want to be, because I feel like if you know how to draw, you could just like do way more cool stuff with your apps and your websites. And I always see these really cute apps with pixel art, and I just wish I was good at drawing, but I know it comes with practice. So I'm gonna practice with these little flowers. But overall, I feel like functionally, this is exactly how I want the website to be. Okay, but next steps, I'm gonna draw out some flowers, see if I can like actually add that into the website, and then I'm gonna figure out how I can deploy it and then share it with everyone.
So you want to learn how to make pixel art inside Procreate, this second one, and create a new canvas. For the sake of demonstration, we're going to start and canvas 300 dpi down to 0.
No way. Oh my god, it's so ugly. That took a not okay amount of time. Yeah, that was pretty difficult. Like, I'm not really used to Procreate. I literally forgot that like layers exist, so that was something. So I was following a tutorial when I was creating the pixel brush, but I think I did something wrong because sometimes if I don't press hard enough, it like is a little bit transparent or like the color isn't as dark. And I didn't realize until I was exporting it that that was happening. So then I had to go back and fill it in, and it just took a really long time. And I have 7 more of these to go. It is kind of nice to draw. I feel like I'm just listening to music, like sketching here and there. So I'm gonna get this into the website to see what it actually looks like, because maybe it'll look a little wonky. So let's try this out. Okay, that's not what I expected. It looks like it just generated some images based... I don't know what it did, but okay. I'm gonna try to fix that. So drawing has been taking way longer than any of the coding has. I feel like I've spent the last 2-ish hours just drawing, and all I've drawn so far was the rose, the lavender. I think the lavender actually looks the best. And I just drew the sunflower, and I definitely think this looks the worst, but it's gonna have to do because I am getting tired and hungry, and I kind of want to just like get this website up. And I don't want to focus like all of my time on the drawing, and I want to spend more time on the actual coding than the drawing. And right now I've definitely spent the most time on the drawing. So I'm just gonna like speedily draw the other flowers and then finish up the website. But while I've been working on this, something I discovered about Lovable that's really cool is that it like actually links directly to GitHub. So any updates I make in VS Code, as long as I like push the changes, it updates in Lovable too, which is like awesome, because I thought I was gonna run into some sync issues when I was uploading the images, but I didn't. Like, everything was so smooth. So I am getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna quickly like run to a food truck or something and get some food, and then come back, finish up the drawings, and then hopefully get this website up. Time for a speed dinner and then some speed drawing. I really want to be done within the next couple hours. I'm finally done. That took way way too long, and it was definitely because I wanted to do my own pixel art. Lovable actually made it super easy and super quick. The pixel art, however, that was not easy and not quick. The pixel art is what took like the majority of the time. Probably like 80% of my time was just spent like drawing a clementine tree or something. Also, the clementine tree looks so ugly. The other flowers, they're okay. I think the lavender is the best, but the clementine tree, the rose looks kind of weird too. But it's finally done! And honestly, using Lovable for this kind of blew my mind a little. Whenever I give Lovable a prompt, it would take like maybe 30 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on how complicated my request was. But it worked so well. And at the end, I kind of wanted this feature where I could log in and clear the plants if I wanted to, but that required authentication, which made things a little bit more complicated. But through Lovable, you can sync Supabase and pretty much like manage your database through Lovable as well. It made the setup so easy, and whenever I had a question, if it didn't like directly update the SQL in Supabase for me, it would like tell me exactly step by step what to do, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, this project, if I did it without Lovable, I'm pretty bad at front-end development, so this would have taken like a long time. And with Lovable, minus the drawing time, it probably would only have been like an hour or a couple hours. The drawing just like, oh my gosh, that took so long. Like that was like ridiculous. And my neck and my shoulders are sore because I was just like, but I get so locked in because I was like, I want this sunflower to look good, and then it would still come out ugly. I'll work on the drawing though. I'm sure there's faster ways to do it, and I'm probably using Procreate incorrectly, but that's fine. We got our little flowers now, and I'm like pretty happy with how this turned out. It's so useless, but like I think it's pretty cute. I'm gonna turn my camera around for a quick demo and also do a little screen recording. I'm actually gonna do this in an incognito browser. So this is the app, and you can actually just publish it straight through Lovable, which is awesome. Here's a little welcome. Here's a little welcome message, and let's start planting. So all I have to do to plant is like drag it and drop it on. Boop. Boom, there's a rose. Boom, there's a sunflower. Boom, a blue hydrangea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hydrangea. Boom, purple lavender. I'm by far the most happy with how the purple lavender turned out. I actually think it looks really cute. I'm by far the least happy with how this clementine tree turned out because it's so like chunky and ugly, and I don't like it. Here's a shrub. Just a shrub. I think it looks okay. These daisies. Oh my gosh. I actually really like these daisies. What? So pretty. Okay, anyways, so you can drag the flowers to add it, or you can click it and then boom. Click it and then boom. So like put it anywhere on the screen, and then you can click this little plants planted button and it'll show you the actual count of all the plants. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I also have this little like owner login option, and that's mostly for me, so I can log in and clear the board if needed. Sign in, and then this clear all plants option comes up, and that's only for admins. So I think anyone can probably make an account, and I'll just, I guess, be able to see your account in Supabase. But I specifically made myself an admin so that I can clear all the plants. So boom, plants cleared. And I'll sign up. Yeah, that is it. So that's the community garden. I am overall super impressed with Lovable. Even if I didn't spend all that time drawing the pixel art, Lovable had actually created some flowers just using CSS styling too, which I thought was super cool. Even when things looked a little wonky, it just took like a couple prompts to fix it. It also like does such a good job of telling you what it's working on. As it's making the changes, it'll be like, for example, let me check the current state of the plant palette file to see the exact content. And then it like checks that file, and then it goes, perfect, I've made both changes. So it like almost tells you exactly what it's looking at, what it's doing, what it's changing, and it kind of blows my mind that this exists. It kind of like makes me think maybe I shouldn't be spending so much time trying to like learn how to build websites from scratch and all of that, even though I do know that there are benefits to learning how to build something from scratch, because like that's how you truly understand something. But it does make me wonder, because in this current age, AI is everywhere and it's so powerful. So I feel like how people develop is changing / has already changed drastically. So I don't know. Lots to think about. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, I'm going to sign off for the night. Feel free to check out my app and drop a little plant. And definitely check out Lovable because it is such a fantastic tool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you soon. Bye!